All right, thanks a lot, Brian.
Don't you want to just keep him there?
No.
Okay. The bitter cold coming in the snow prompted Baltimore City to extend its code blue operations. They're going to go until Saturday now.
ABC2's Josie Sturman spent part of the afternoon at the city's operations center, and the city's also staffing the 311 center for an extended period of time, too. Josie?
Kelly, we were in that emergency operations center. We wish we were still there now because they had heat and access to everything we would want in this moment. Now, Baltimore City had liberal leave starting this afternoon, but if you work for many city agencies, there was no leave for you. They're going to be working around the clock for the next few days, and they will be hard at work. And, you know, as trusty and reliable as that red Domino sugar sign, which is lit up on Key Highway here in Baltimore. Now, if you work basically for DPW, for the Department of Transportation, for housing, for the health department, all of these agencies are basically on standby. They're either working around the clock plowing streets or dealing with outreach workers who are out here trying to get anybody who is on the street into a place of shelter. This is a full-scale operation for the city of Baltimore, and they started off with a briefing for the mayor. They go into that emergency operations center and they basically go round robin around the table with the heads or the deputies of every department, giving the mayor a briefing on where their agency stands, what challenges they have ahead, how they've tackled the problems so far. Everybody from transportation to police to the fire department talking about their difficulties in answering calls. Now, as of noon this afternoon, they weren't having a lot of major problems, everything on track, but the mayor said there were some unique challenges because they're used to dealing with snow or severe temperatures, not both. So here's what she had to say about dealing with them both simultaneously. Take a listen.
Those are all complicating factors in this storm. We won't get much help from sunlight and rising temperatures and traffic to try to help the salt take effect that we're putting down. So we're trying to get around and plow as much as we can and treat with salt as much as we can, and from there we're going to need some help from Mother Nature.
And that was actually the DOT director, William Johnson, talking about the difficulties that they're going to have dealing with this storm. He emphasized that although things appeared, you know, pretty decent throughout the early afternoon, they were expecting a few hours here where we would see as much as 3/4 of an inch of snow per hour. He knew that would really complicate things for their crews and basically told people not to expect miracles as of that commute tomorrow. But Baltimore City taking drastic steps to deal with the storm, extending the code blue, as you mentioned, and staffing 311 around the clock. You can complain about your city streets if they have not been treated. You can talk to people about whether or not they don't have heat. 311 is there 24/7, ready to help you as Baltimore City handles this storm. Guys, back to you.
All right.